The judgment on, then these Italians must be crazy people to give it to somebody who has nothing to do with the UPA government. The judgment on page 193 to 2004 says, you please read that judgment. It names the AP. Who's that AP? By name it says the political secretary. Political secretary to whom I'll say, then you'll expunge it, so I will not say it.
Please.
I'm not talking about you. Why are you doing?
You say political secretary.
I said he named it as the political secretary. Political secretary to whom? I didn't say political secretary to whom. Why is he getting so touchy about it? The photos of blank, blank, blank and blank, blank, blank were shown to Mr. Husky in the trial by the Italian prosecutors and said, who are these? And he named them AP and the other person, who cannot be named, otherwise you'll expunge it. These details are mentioned in pages 193 to 2004. Apart from these pages,
Yeah, please. Yeah, please.
Please, sir.
Yes,
Sir, I am on a point of order, sir.
Now, yes, point of order by Others sit down. Others sit down. Anand Sharma. I am allowing Anand Sharma. I am allowing Anand Sharma.
एक मिनट बैठ
I am allowing Anand Sharma.
बैठ जाइए बैठ
I have already allowed Anand Sharma. I have already allowed Anand Sharma.
Sir, we have been discussing this matter and the discussion will continue. The rules have been observed, now they are being broken. Whatever
Which rule
is
is
being
broken?
read, please.
which rule has been broken?
If we can listen, have
For
the
my
patience.
information.
Please.
It should be authenticated.
Listen the truth.
And at the same time, I am also demanding that all what has been quoted should be authenticated and tabled. Number two, the defense minister and the government, for the last few days what's going on outside the house, please table today authenticated certified copy scrutinized by your law department and the MOD here.
No,
Not website, no website. You place
Only
it.
about this. Now, please. Now, please. Sit down. Sit down. Let me deal with that. Sit down. Let me deal with that. Sit down. No, sit down. No point of order. Sit down. Sit down. No point of order. Sit down. I'm not allowing you. Sit down. I'm not allowing. Now listen, Mr. Now please, Mr. Subramania Swamy. Now
I'm concluding.
Yeah, Mr. Subramania Swamy. Okay. Now please. Yeah, you. It's only this. Now they are only.
I'm concluding.
Now, listen. They are only. Now please. I'll come to that.
You will have to resign.
No, please. Now, Mr. Subramania Swamy, they are only demanding the right thing as per rules. Since you quoted, number one, you have to say what you are quoted from.
Yeah.
Number two, you have to authenticate it and place on the table of the house.
Right.
Do that.
I will.
You have to do that. Let's go.
तरीका ठीक नहीं है. You are instructed.
I already asked.
And he will explain what is going on. If you don't want to listen, this is.
I have already.
तो चोर की दाढ़ी में तिनका.
Please go back.
ये क्या तरीका है?
Please go back. See, I have already given the ruling and he has agreed. Now please, he has agreed. Whatever you have read, he will authenticate and place on the table. He has agreed to it. That's all. Proceed.
I am quoting
something I would like to bring to your kind notice.
Please.
These things have been already said by my valuable colleague, advocate on the other side, Sri Abhishek Singh Manu.
Correct.
Number one, he has not authenticated. Please. Bear
No,
with me.
please.
For a minute.
No,
Be
please.
democratic. Just please.
No, please.
Please.
No, please.
Abhishek, Ahmad bhai, have some patience. Huh?
No, please.
After all, you have the numbers. Please. Secondly, sir, it's very relevant. We are in a house. The entire country is watching us. The other day, my friend, leader of the opposition, has said that the Indian Prime Minister met Italian Prime Minister, and he quoted a newspaper report. He did not authenticate.
There is a privileged version. No.
So my request is, as Ahmad Bhai, as a member of the House, he has got every right to contradict or make his own this thing.
He will be
let
allowed.
Swami complete it and let him say what he want to do. Instead of all these things standing and all. What is this?
No. But Swamiji has agreed. He is agreed to authenticate. Are you agreeing to authenticate? You are agreed. Mr. Swami, he has agreed.
This is the violation of his constitutional rights.
Yes.
You just speak, sir.
Let it.
He has taken the name of honorable member of parliament. So he should be allowed to speak. Number one. And number two, he shall have to authenticate. And what honorable parliamentary
I have already
said,
given the rule.
I also quoted somebody. And he has a privilege motion. So he is quoting the same person.
Please.
He will have to face again the privilege.
No, please. Please. No, please.
You answer your privilege motion.
He is not taken any name. Only Abhishek Singhvi is taken name.
Who's he
He is not taken
quoting?
name.
No, please.
Who's he quoting?
No,
I
please.
quoted after
And who is
you.
the journalist?
Now see, there need not be any dispute.
I quoted the judgment.
No, see.
I quoted the judgment.
Listen.
Which Mr. Singh quoted.
Please listen. Now, please
Mr.
listen.
Singh quoted.
Swamiji,
Let him say.
Swamiji, listen. Please listen, Mr. Swami. Now the point is, with regards to the issue raised by Venkaiah ji, already a privilege motion is there against LOP that is under consideration. But see, what has been read has been objected by you. You mentioned the name of honorable member here specifically.
What do you mean?
It is obvious.
No. Please say.
I will go through it. All right. I don't want dispute. Fine.
He never
Okay. All right.
Only Congress member quoted.
All right.
He never quoted any name, sir.
Okay. No dispute. But anyhow,
That time we know no objection.
anyhow, I have given the ruling you should authenticate. Do that. That's all.
Christian missions like
Okay. Proceed.
Any name,
Now
sir.
conclude.
He is not quoted any name.
Please conclude now. Please conclude. Okay. Please conclude now. Please conclude.
Now,
Your party has no time. You have taken extra 14 minutes. Please conclude. Please conclude. Please conclude. No, it's all. No need. He will explain. I will give him time. I will give him time. Please sit down.
कैसा बोलूंगा भाई? ये वो ठीक है. So I am. No. What that is against? He quoted the judgment. Please see the text. That's all. Main judgment. I quoted from the judgment.
You can
Judgment. Judgment. Quoting from the judgment.
After he completes, you can say, Baba, after he completes, he can say that. Yes, I already said to authenticate and place it down. Okay. Yeah, I told him to say that.
Judgment.
I already said that.
The judgment. Let him do first. Let Manu Singhvi do. Let Manu Singhvi put the judgment first.
See, Jairam Ramesh, I have already decided. See, Jairam Ramesh, I have already given the ruling. I have already given the ruling that he should say, I already said he should say what he is quoting from. Number two, I also said that he should authenticate. Then why he has to do that? Proceed. Sit down.
No,
Arey,
he's
sit down.
speaking, the chairman himself is speaking.
Sit down, sit down. He will do that once it is my ruling. Baba, sit down. There is a procedure.
Let the chair
That
decide.
is a procedure.
Let the chair
No. Yeah, please.
Ramesh ji, let the chair decide.
Let
the
us sit
chair
down.
decide.
That he will do.
Let the chair decide. Leave it to the chair.
How can I speak when the chairman?
Leave it to the chair. Please leave it to the chair.
Jairam Ramesh, no, sit down.
This cannot be one-sided.
Jairam Ramesh, sit down.
Chairman,
Jairam
sir,
Ramesh, sit down.
this cannot be, this privilege cannot
It
be
can be
one-sided.
done.
You ordered it.
No, he's-
Asking me to authenticate it.
He's- no, please.
Ask Ghulam Nabi
He
Azad
said-
to authenticate it. I'll quote from his letter.
Jairam Ramesh, see, the member has accepted that he will agree that he will authenticate and place. Then why do you create a problem? He will do that after this speech.
I will now quote from Christian Michel's letter quoted by the learned leader of the opposition. Namely, March 15, 2008, the letter seized by the Italian investigators shows that the main middleman, Christian Michel, who's still a fugitive, writes to Peter Hewlett, then India's sales head of the chopper company, that Sonia is the main driving force behind this deal and she'll no longer fly in the existing Mi-8 choppers. The letter verbatim quoted in the judgment of the Italian High Court details lobbying and corruption of Congress leadership and then says that the British High Commissioner in India should target top Congress leadership for clinching the deal. Dear Peter, since Mrs. Gandhi is the driving force behind the VIP planes, she will no longer fly in Mi-8. Mrs. Gandhi and her closest advisors are people who the British ambassador should target.
What are you quoting? What are you quoting?
Is it a letter? He quoted. He quoted the letter. He quoted Christian Michel.
So this shows that the entire thing is fraud. Mrs. Gandhi has no
Okay, you authenticate. You authenticate and place.
helicopter. So that means this is and the entire basis is based on the fraud.
You have to authenticate.
She cannot use.
He quoted the
She cannot use the helicopter. How can she
and
use?
he
What are you
quoted
doing?
Christian Michel. I am quoting Christian Michel.
Okay.
Continuation of that letter.
Okay.
All right. Now, on
No,
pages-
Swami, are you agreeing to authenticate and place it on the table of the house?
If Mr. Singhvi authenticates, I will authenticate.
No, that I am not given.
You
That is
follow
over.
the standards.
No, please. No, please. Arey, please. Please sit down. Arey, Baba. Sit down. No, please sit down. Sit down, please. Now, Mr. Swami. Now, please. Oh, these people are. What are you doing? Mr. Swami. You don't want me to do anything. Sit down. Mr. Swami.
Singhvi quoted. the
Now, please,
Hawala of the
Mr.
judgment.
Swami.
Ask him to
Mr.
authenticate
Swami,
it.
please. Now, listen to me. No, I will.
Stand up and the others are
Yeah,
standing.
sit down.
Beg them to sit down and then
Sit down.
please do it.
Sit down, please. Mr. Swami. No, Mr. Swami, please. No, sit down.
What is this upside, Ramesh? Not
Arey,
fair.
sit down.
You are a senior member, don't
Sit
be
down.
like this. There is a-
Arey, you sit down. I will deal with that. Jairam Ramesh.
Sir, Subraya.
Jairam Ramesh.
Sir, leader of the
Then you come
opposition.
and deal with it.
Leader of the opposition.
Okay. One of you come and deal. I
Ramesh
can't
ji,
do that.
have confidence. Leader of the opposition.
Jairam Ramesh, sit
Leader
down.
of the opposition will say something. Hear him after this.
Now, please.
Let Swami conclude,
Now,
then
please,
after
sit down.
leader of the opposition.